So here we go. We're going to have some fun with this today. It's going to be a quasi-town hall, a debate, and again, bringing you the facts. I just want to know this is going to be fair. There's no shots below the belt here on the show. And these guys over here aren't even smiling at the Rocky. I thought at least put a smile on.
Rob, I might add, a very distinguished ex-governor, Ed Schaefer, who happened to be the, as you know, our U.S. Secretary to Agriculture, stated while he was Secretary of Ag that ethanol only had a 1.5% effect on the increase in corn or food prices. So, if you can't believe Ed, who can you believe?
No, I mean Ed's a good friend of mine, but I frankly disagree with him on this issue. And I think if we want to talk about the increase, how much of that increase is going to produce ethanol? How much of it is going into the food, and is it enough to keep up with population growth and things like that?
And how much is going into the economic
numbers.
pockets of Main Street, North Dakota? Because our propane sales are up, our fertilizer sales are up, our equipment sales are up.
How much is coming out of the pockets of mainstream America in order to continue paying for the ethanol?
Fact is, 7% of all the gasoline produced out there right now in the United States is ethanol. Imagine if we removed 7% of all gasoline production, which of course is ethanol, remove it. What do you think the price of gas would do overnight? Do you think it would go up 30 cents? I think it would go up a lot more than 30 cents.
I'm all for homegrown fuel of any type, but don't come up with something that we've got to pay for, and then we take it in the shorts to use the product. You know, and he says, well, NASCAR is going to start be using 15% ethanol in their engines this season or at some certain race. That's fine. These guys rebuild their engines after every race if they even make it through the race. I mean, come on, be practical.
I think our problem is when you subsidize a man, that's a double-edged sword. You also prevent him from reaching his potential on his own through his efforts. This is a man who will never know what he could have done on his own because he was handed a crutch from the beginning. And on a spiritual level, I think that's atrocious.